I'm going to unpackage a keyboard that's 84 key keyboard from DREVO Gramr. It's a mechanical keyboard with red switches. Red switches means that the keyboard has switches that are very easy to press, and they're linear with soft resistance force, as mentioned. And the most kind of common reason to buy these is that you won't have to press it strongly, you'll just have to press it lightly. Kind of especially useful if you have to click the buttons often and consistently. So if you know exactly which buttons you need to click and you just need to click them, like for example playing a real-time strategy game where you issue commands, fast travel from one location to the other, it may be more useful to get red switches so that you could do it without much resistance. Otherwise, it may be more suitable to get other switches. There are a few types, so you can look for it on the internet. So far I found the most popular ones are the black ones, the red ones, the blue ones, and the brown ones. The brown ones are tactile and non-clicky with bump feel. Blue ones are tactile and clicky with bump feel. Red ones, as mentioned before, are linear with soft resistance force, and black ones are linear with high resistance force. I've heard that black ones and red ones are a little bit similar, but the red ones just require a little bit less strength to click on the button, and it may be just a slight, very slight difference. However, in the grand scheme of things, if you play a lot, if you type a lot, you will certainly undoubtedly feel the difference. Now I'm going to show you how this keyboard looks like in the box that it came. Right here. That's the keyboard itself. As you can see, it is much smaller than the ones you are most likely used to have. I'm going to take the top plastic off, and here we can have a closer look at this. Now, the first thing that you're missing is the numpad. Don't be alarmed. Numpad is here, right here. Under these letters, you can see that there are numbers, and these numbers represent numpad. So basically, with a few key commands on this keyboard, you will be able to turn on numpad. And another thing that is very appealing to gamers is that F keys are just above number keys. So that is one of the selling points of this keyboard, probably the most important ones. That's exactly why I got it. I wanted my F keys just above the numbers so that this would be much more helpful for gaming purposes. So I wouldn't have to click F1 somewhere here. I could click it here just above number 1, and most precisely I won't even have to look at the keyboard, and I won't have to move my hands so far away off all those letters, and all these letters represent other commands, and this saves me a lot of time and a lot of effort to find all the letters consistently through the gameplay. And I think that does give me an advantage over my opponents that are not professionals, who probably wouldn't see the difference between F keys being here or there, unless that difference is just a slight. In any case, now I'm going to take the keyboard out of the box. That's how it looks like. And now I'm going to take it out of the package. There's also a bunch of instructions that come with it. And a tool to take the keys out. There are no keys added to this. In any case, that's how it genuinely looks like without any papers, anything. One thing that I instantly notice is that it's heavy. It's certainly very heavy, and while it's on the table, it cannot be moved easily, so it's much heavier than my keyboard that I currently have with all the keys. So here we can see how this keyboard moves, and you may feel just how hard it is to press it on the table. So it's meant to stay there, and it's meant to kind of be in a position even if I'm pressing it pretty hard. In any case, it's tough. It feels very, very tough. In any case, here's a AndYouLeftTheGame keyboard. That's just a standard keyboard, and we can see the difference here. The first difference that can be clearly noticed here is where are the F keys. As you can see, the F key is in a different position, especially the F8 is so far away, or F5 would be further away in a standard keyboard compared to this 84 key layout. And the numpad is incorporated, while here it's in a separate side. So it makes it very, very compact compared to the regular keyboard. And you can put it in a backpack, take it to a restaurant and just type it if you have to. Furthermore, the wire, it looks nice. Also, it's obviously a quality wire, not something that can be cut easily. And then we have a tool to take the keys out, and some necessary instructions here. That is keyboard shortcuts, F1 my computer, F2 Web Page Explorer, F3 My Email, F4 Music Player, F5 Previous Song, F6 Next Song, F7 Play Pause. Now if we click Fn and at the same time we click F8, it stops. Fn F9 mutes. Fn F10 decreases volume. Fn F11 increases volume. Fn F12 Windows lock key. Fn arrow up increases light intensity. Fn arrow down decreases light intensity. Did I mention that this keyboard actually comes with a lighting? Well, if you are using this keyboard during the night, you may not have to turn on the lighting, because there would be a light on, just like that. And this light can be adjusted. So that looks awesome, no doubts about that. And then it has a few keys lit consistently. Such as caps lock, which may not be necessarily what you want if you play games, because this may attract your eye. So basically you play and you hit the caps lock, bam, the lights out, and your left eye may notice that consistently up until you actually get it used to it. In any case, the light looks very beautiful underneath the keys. I think it's very neatly made, and all in all, it makes it much more valuable. Now we have more commands here. So these are the instructions. Here you can take a look at these. There are even self-customized lighting solutions. Switch between 5 self-customized lighting solutions. So that's the keyboard right here. I hope you like that keyboard, and if you choose to play video games where F keys are an essential part, I would advise you to get one of these and make yourself a lot more competitive. That's all, and you left the game.